back to your original question, I think what's interesting at this point in time in terms of, and challenging for businesses, is that there's probably three kind of distinct types of employee in the business at the moment. So there are those people that you may have furloughed that have their own kind of set of needs, and then there are those people that are working at home, again with a different set of needs, and then there are the people that are still working, still making the business kind of running, again with another set of needs. So actually managing all of those needs is, you know, it is challenging for leaders. And I think the biggest thing around that is actually you're unintentionally, because of the circumstances, potentially making kind of silos of different types of people with, you know, and a kind of them and us situation, potentially, if you don't manage it correctly.
I think there's sorry, you go ahead, Brian.
Sorry, Rebecca, I was just going to mention, I think on the back of that point, in a business on a normal day to day, we would have, you know, whatever industry you may be in, you may get your leadership, your managers that will do, you know, what we could refer to as walking the floor. And that walking the floor mentality will be, you know, me saying, Rebecca, how are you today? How are things? And it's that sort of opportunity to have some open feedback. And if we don't replace that with a remote worker or a furloughed worker for that matter, there's a big gap that could be missing that just widens and widens by the time we open the doors again. And it's really important, I think, and Cassandra will touch on more of this in relation to her experience, that there's a real point in ensuring that we replace the communication that we have in the business with the communication that we provide outside of the business in these unprecedented times. And it is, as you said, Rebecca, you know, there's no right or wrong in relation to this. There's what we do, and we can only do what we think is the correct path for the business, but we have to do something. We have to ensure that those important, tangible points in the business that make us so successful are replaced in some form in the way in which we operate now under this new sort of landscape that we're living in currently.